Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. In the last episode, we took down a giant Peach's Castle robot thingy Bobber as Giant Bowser, but we're small again. Once inside, back inside Peach's Castle, which kind of is, well, it kind of was a little, actually, did it have so much, like, destruction in it before? Like, were there all these, like, cracks in the ground and everything? I don't remember. Is this, like, something new? I don't think so. But that'd be kind of interesting if, you know, Peach's Castle did have some wear and tear from our battle. But, I kind of doubt the special effects are that great. It doesn't look like things are that damaged. But we did beat up Peach's Castle, so now we're inside Peach's Castle. Seems to be the trend, you know, beat up Bowser's Castle, go inside beat up Bowser's Castle. Beat up, the Tower of Viek, go inside the Tower of Viek. So on and so forth. But Dark Fawful is over here now. This is where we got some goodies last time, but, we actually have to go here at some point. Because this empty room over here, where we first fought Bowser, where everything began. This is where it's all gonna end. Well, not quite. But as you can see, guys, Dark Bowser, Dark Fawful here, but Dark Fawful is gonna be the first one we fight. So it is time. Bowser versus Fawful, match of the century. The whole game has been saying this up for such a long time now. But it is time for Bowser to finally have his revenge. This guy caused so much chaos for him, terrorizing his minions, taking over his castle, stealing the princess he wanted to steal. Aren't you just a great guy, Bowser? But yes, it's timely find some. Timely fine. Yes, it's finally time for some revenge. Yes, don't let me have Mario. I mean, Mario doesn't even have a mustache. What are you gonna call him, Mr. Turtlebits? That's exactly what Mr. Broke said, but close enough. Fury of Fawful. Fawful, he indeed has fury, but we have more fury, so we're gonna take him down with our own fury. It's kind of funny that Bowser has a fury status on the enemy's Fawful, but his first attack, he has several attacks. You're not gonna actually be able to hurt him during this first phase, because both your punch and your fire are gonna miss, because he's actually a flying enemy, as you know. But as you can see, even if you can do damage, his helmet, if he is not at full health, his helmet will heal him by 300 HP every turn. So obviously, we need to find a way to get rid of this helmet because it's going to be a problem. It's making him able to fly. It's healing him. We need to find a way to get rid of this helmet. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that for quite a while. So as you can see, you can try to attack the helmet as well. Can't really do much there. Maybe you can use special attacks on the helmet, but I don't know. Doesn't really do that much. But anyway, if you swing around, you just punch him and then you dodge afterwards. If he shoots stars at you, you punch the pink star. If you punch the purple star, you actually take damage. This one, if he throws the thing on the right, you punch. If he throws the thing on the left, you use your shell. So those are the basics for Fawful's attacks. He's gonna do a couple cycles of these. As you can see, fire also not very effective. The only way you can damage Fawful is through your special attacks. But like I said, he heals 300 HP, so you're not gonna be making much progress. Really, it's not recommended that you try to fight him just through special attacks, because you're going to run out of stuff really fast. In fact, just to demonstrate, I'll go ahead and use a Goomba Storm. I have the minion band on, if I remember correctly, so I should have no problem with recovering my lost SB. Now, Fawful does give a pretty good drop, so like, you could use the treasure specs, or whatever the treasure thing is, the treasure ring, or whatever the heck, to try and get said item, but you can also get them from Dark Fawful, guys. If I don't get it from random, like, the thing is, even with these treasure items, the chance of you getting it is still pretty low, so I'd rather just grind out Fawful, guys, and try to get from them than to try to get it from Dark Fawful. It's a good item, though. It increases your luck by, it's for Mario and Luigi, increases their stash, their luck by 2 instead of by 1.5. So obviously a good upgrade for one of the items we have equipped to Luigi. But I don't really feel like grinding for Fawful. If we don't happen to get him, we don't happen to get him. As you can see, I actually aimed at the helmet before. Wow, that was a poor round of Goomba there. But I'm just sort of doing damage to Fawful just to demonstrate, that you can't really out-heal his thing. If you use Broggy Bonker, maybe. I'm not even sure. I think that one would hit even though he's flying. It might not, actually. Magic Koopa would, I believe. The Bomb-Omb one I don't think would. So most of the special attacks won't even be effective. So as you can see, damaging him, there's really no point. He's going to go through 2 phases of all of his attacks, if you haven't noticed. Defense down stats, never a good thing. That's actually not good. Should not have taken that stats effect. But eventually, his helmet will finally appear on the top screen instead of on his head. And this is finally where we can deal with this thing. Vacuum it in, and it's going to be up to Mario and Luigi to take down this helmet in glorious style. That being said, the helmet will start out by stealing one of your attack blocks, in this case items, and also do this attack where it'll basically grab one of your bros and use it to attack the other bro. Just jump on it to free the bro. Obviously, if the bro gets hit, you'll take damage, and if the bro inside stays in there, he'll also take damage over time. So do it as quickly as possible. The more times you screw up hitting it, the more damage your bro take. In that case, Mario would be Mario. So I'll do some later special attacks. I want to make sure he gets off all his attacks before this happens. But at the same time, if I can help it from not get away, I will, because I don't want to go through all those special attacks all over again if I don't have to. But I do want to make sure I at least show off all the vacuum attacks, because he does have a few attacks that you can do on Mario and Luigi. So we'll do the super bouncers and script the super bouncers, because apparently these days I can't even do attacks properly. But if you do enough damage to him, it'll release your items back, so that's good. Not that I ever use items, you can keep them, buddy. You can keep that item block, I don't even use it. But here we go, here's the other attack. Note the color of his body, that'll be the color of the fireball that's coming up here. So it's 2 green and 2 red, and I totally scripted the attacks they did in Luigi. And he's actually going to do a second round of that, interestingly enough. So we'll go ahead and get Dizzy. Well, that's not good. Oh, well, actually, I recovered the Dizzy stats by getting a hit there. I was going to say, that's not good. But that all turned out okay in the end. Interestingly enough, though, the giant shell, once again, super broken. So all of these attacks aren't really going to affect... I don't even know if the damage over time would affect Mario because he has the giant shell. Such an overly broken item, man. It really does defeat this entire game, which is a little sad. But I mean, it's an interestingly hard item to get. It's a nice little tip. I mean, it's kind of like how the lazy shell breaks the game in Super Mario RPG. I mean, I guess maybe I shouldn't have used it, but at the same time, is it really gonna be that big of it? I don't know. I kind of like to use what I had. Actually, this is the first time I've ever used. I didn't even realize the giant shell was that broken. Like I said before, this is the first time I actually realized the giant shell was there and got it. I never knew it was there until I did this LP. So I didn't realize how broken it was until I guess now. And wow, it is really freaking broken. Just wow. Anyway, unfortunately, it escapes. Means we're gonna have to do this whole thing all over again, which is just horrible. No, because as you're gonna see when I do it, I'm gonna shut it off a little bit. But as you'll see, that I can't actually inhale it when it's on Fawful's head. It has to be above his head, unfortunately, before you can do that. So basically, we have to go through a whole round of just this kind of stupid stuff, waiting for the helmet to be able to be vacuumed in. So we're just gonna swing a bunch of punches, dodge a bunch of Fawful's attacks, and it shall all turn out okay. Very interesting boss fight, Fawful. These final boss fights, they are going to obviously include a lot of Mario and Luigi in them. You know, Blizzard Mibas did to an extent. Dark Fawful does to a major extent. I mean, the helmet's a major enemy of the fight. I mean, we didn't take it down that easily. As you can see, vacuuming's useless. He's going to do this attack again, so we're just going to punch him in the face a few times and do no damage because the stupid helmet heals him. I mean, it's worthy of the penultimate boss, because just like Super Star Saga, Fawful is the before final boss. Unfortunately, even when he's the villain in his own game, he doesn't get final boss stats, because obviously Dark Bowser has to be, he's still around. We're still gonna fight him, so we're gonna have to deal with that. So Fawful, he can never get the credit. He puts in the 100%, never gets the credit for it though. Poor guy. Like I said though, they definitely need to put him in like one of those side games like the Mario Kart or something. Fawful needs more love, guys. Fawful needs more love. So, just continuing to punch, waiting for this vacuum to get off Fawful's freaking head finally. He takes healing. Really annoying. Sorry about the awkward pause. I sort of had like just a piece of food in my throat. I was like, I can't talk anymore. But basically, yes, I can't talk for once. Wow. It's just incredible. Usually I'm like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I have a pause for once in my recordings. It's like a legendary event. You'll never see it ever again. It's like Venus crossing the sun. It won't happen for another 100 years, man. Punctuation, overrated. Anyway, the vacuum is obviously back in here. As you can see, Luigi is taking damage over time, and I can't seem to land on this thing. No, come on, no. Luigi's dying. He's dying. He's dying. No, come on. Can I land on this? There we go. Wow. And that actually killed it. That counterattack actually killed it. Wow. That's just pretty funny. Anyway, he's gonna be doing this attack, and now that the helmet's gone, Fawful's up for fair game. He is he's no longer on the ground, or he's no longer in the air, so any attacks will work on him. And he's no longer getting, more importantly, he's no longer getting healed 300 HP every turn. So now it's time to go all out and finish this guy off once and for all. However, be careful because he's actually going to get harder now. His attacks are going to get a little bit more potent in just a little bit. We'll start off the Froggy Bonker because who doesn't love the Froggy Bonker? It just does so much damage, and I really love all the Blitties. They're just so funny, and they always get a bunch of like random lucky hits. And just that straggler at the end is really funny too. But yeah, 440. So even if I mean, we could have done 440. Oh, this attack as well. The Goombas will be like, you can use us to fight Fawful. Now be careful of this attack because this attack is super dangerous. Basically you're gonna get like you're gonna get maybe like 4 or 5 Goombas max. You have to hit Fawful 3 of them. Every time they hit the energy balls, I mean, they won't work obviously. And if you fail, all those energy balls are gonna hit you for quite a bit of massive damage. And I always fail at this Magic Koopa mob, man. This is pretty pathetic. There we go. Well, the first one was pretty bad, but otherwise, I'm never ready for the first one. I always like click the thing and then I'm just not ready for it. As you can see, an extra little ball gets added though as Fawful gets to lower health. Be careful, this will do a lot of damage if you screw up. So make sure you get it right. Just trust me. It'll cost defense down status, and each one hits for about, I want to say like 20 HP. So it's about like 120, it's about 120 HP for this one attack. I mean, 2 of those attacks and you're dead. So be careful because Fawful's attacks can be pretty potent. He's also going to do a new version of this attack, as you're going to see in a little bit. I think he does it normally for a little bit first, but he's going to switch it up in just a little bit. You'll see. Okay, right here. So he switches them around. So now the right one is the shell one, the left one is the punch one. So it sort of switches around the order, so it makes you a little disoriented. But as long as you keep in mind that switched around, you should be okay to go there. So we'll continue the Koopa Corpse because, you know, I like to do different special attacks. It's always fun to go down the special attack line, do different stuff. All of the same is just kind of boring. So we're just going to keep going ahead. We're going to have the Koopas come out to play. They get their chance to be at Fawful. It's the minions' time to have their vengeance on Fawful for their imprisonment. They're all angry. They're just all sad that Fawful was mean to them. And that was actually kind of a bad one. That didn't do that much damage. And now we get this attack again. So, I mean, as you can see, the timing's not that bad as long as you can, oh, no. I screwed up there and, oh, crap. Yep, see, there's the damage. Look how much that does. That was easily over 100 damage right there. That does hurt a lot. So, right now, actually, I hope this attack finishes him off, because if it doesn't, I might be in big trouble, because screwing up that attack one more time, it will kill me. It will definitely kill me from this range. So hopefully this will finish him off. I'm hoping it'll finish him off. It did. Okay, good. I had a feeling he was within the range where that would kill him. But there we go, look at that. Every single minion got a chance to have vengeance on Fawful. And it was indeed a good day. And unfortunately, I didn't get the gear bonus. So, I said I had the refresh band on. I didn't have the refresh band. I had the treasure 6 because I was going for the item. But I didn't get it. So, whatever. I tried. And Bowser's final level up in the game, because we're not going to be getting any more experience with Bowser. So, yeah, level 28 is where Bowser's going to be ending a little bit behind the bros, but that's okay. And then Fawful sort of gets taken over by the dark power and degenerates into a creepy spider that has fury. What? And Bowser's like, pitiful. But yeah, so Fawful's defeated. He's now regressed. He's de-evolved into just a dark little spider thing. Who knows what's going to happen to come of Fawful, but unfortunately, we're not done yet because, you know, Dark Bowser's still around, and Fawful had sucked up some of the dark power. If Dark Bowser can get a hold of Fawful, that would be bad because he'd become complete again, as Starlo's actually explaining right now. So if they combined, we don't want that to happen. So let's quickly go squash Fawful. Let's go squash that spider. We should now have... Bowser, why'd you let him get away? Why did you let him get away? Because, like, yeah, okay, Bowser, your arrogance, your hubris will cost you. You should have squished Fawful when you had the chance instead of having pity on him. I guess pity. Hey, there he is! Squash him now. No! We're too late. Because of course we're too late, you know? If anything bad can happen in an RPG, it's gonna happen. The bad guy has to reach perfect power before, you know, you fight him. But there we go. With that, the Dark Star has regained all of its power, and it's lost its little spectral form, and it has become complete. The complete Dark Bowser is born. What will become the world now? He will clearly take over the world. The worst has come to pass, guys. And, you know, the episode's not over yet. Let's give some chase. We gotta catch up to Dark Bowser and prepare for this final confrontation, because Bowser versus Dark Bowser combined with Fawful, it will be a match of the century. And it is kind of interesting, and you can kind of see the dichotomy that's going to actually happen here, because Dark Bowser has Fawful. Bowser has Mario and Luigi. So in reality, it's kind of like a tag team. It's like Bowser, Mario, and Luigi versus Dark Bowser and Fawful. The climactic power, the climactic power, there! Like, I can't talk. Boy, if I was a movie announcer, I would have been fired by now because I just completely ruined all of the suspense. But, the climactic battle between light and dark, it shall be happening soon, guys. We've reached the finale, the penultimate episode. One more after this. But first, we actually get to play a minigame. I know, it's just suddenly a minigame. Also, bash X so you can, your fire has to be Dark Bowser's, so, we can beat you with our fire. Our fire is better than your purple fire. Purple fire is lame, dude. And then he catches on fire, and then, well, I think you can imagine what's happened, because you know, when we have one minigame, we have to do it again. So Bowser goes into Spike Ball form, and once again, we have the Spike Ball minigame that we had a few episodes ago of the Piranha Plants. So, but first, before we do that, Luigi's looking a little worse for the wear. We'll go ahead and heal him up and get him back to a good amount of HP. We actually have enough where we could go back and get another set of AOK wear if I wanted to. We have enough coins for that, but I won't. I don't see any reason to. So that means, guys, I'm completely going the wrong way here. That's what it means. But we're going to go to the chest station, and we're going to do this minigame. And this one's actually a bit more interesting than the first one, because the first one was all about, just ascending. This one is actually a battle with Dark Bowser in Spike Ball form. So, basically, each of you have 5 hits. As you can see, every time you hit him, when if they have, you have momentum, and he can get momentum. If both of you have momentum, it's a tie, like that. If one of you doesn't have momentum, though, and the other one hits him, you'll do damage. So, as you saw, for example, right there, he didn't have momentum, which is indicated by the lines that indicate he's going fast. And right there, I didn't, so I took hit. Wow, comboed. I just got comboed. He just comboed me. But obviously, if you lose if you get hit 5 times before he does. But that was a even collision there. Oh, I just missed him barely there. He's still a little momentum going there. There we go. One more hit, we can finish him off. Oh, he just hit us there. Oh, that was actually a pretty clutch dodge. That was really close too. All right, gotta finish him off. I mean, obviously it's kind of hard because he's touching in control, but there we go. Actually managed to hit him. He's kind of burning up on top of us right now. It's a little awkward, dude. I don't swing that way. I know you're an evil clone of me, but I don't want you gray on top of me. But then you actually get a segment where you do have to ascend, but there's nothing really to do here. It's just a very quick ascending segment, and then we are here at the point of no return, the last save point in the game. If we go forward from here, Dark Bowser will be waiting to fight us. All the way at the end of this very eerie looking corridor. Where the heck are we anyway? We just ascended through Peach's castle, and all of a sudden we're just in some... Where the heck are we? Clearly we're outside, but, what the heck is this at do with Peach's castle? Why is there some weird... where did this thing come from? I don't understand. There are a couple items you can grab over here, though. Nothing too major, but just in case you want them. There's a couple items on the side here, and this obviously you don't have to go through the whole minigame to get back up here next time. Also, there's a chalkboard up here, so if you need to travel anywhere for this endgame, you can, but obviously we're not going to do that. We've gotten everything we need to get. We have completed all of the side quests. There's nothing left to do except for fight Dark Bowser. And then I'm just going to quickly head out here just to quickly heal up from Mincer broke, if I remember correctly. Because Bowser did take a lot of damage from Fawful, I want to make sure he's at full HP. They should have had a way to heal Bowser out there. I'm not sure if there is. I guess I could have used the Chalk Road as well and gone to, say... Well, where is a Chalk Road that's near a healing place anyway? I can't even think of one off the top of my head. So, yeah, kind of a little inconvenient that they don't have a healing thing right before the final battle. But, oh well. Now that we're healed up, though, we'll ascend through the other way because there's a second way to climb up to there from here. We have to head over here and head over to the there's a section over on the left here from where we fought Dark Bowser, and there's some more items over here. So we'll grab those. We'll do a final stat check just so you guys can see the endgame stats, and then the next episode, guys, the end of the game. It's coming. It's very soon. The finale for Bowser's Inside Story. I mean, granted, there's gonna be a lot of extra videos because I have to do the whole gauntlet and some grinding and stuff. And for those of you who are wondering, I am going to, unfortunately, if you are from the future, this won't apply to you, but I will do a stream for the grinding as well. So, and I'll probably announce that shortly after the final video for this project, like the official final video, not the extra closing videos. Those will come later, obviously, because I need to grind for those. And I will start my next project before that too. But we'll go ahead, a final check to see. These are our final stats, guys. Bowser's at level 28. a lot of defense, jeez. And then Mario and Luigi, and of course, actually, I should probably equip something else other than the treasure ring. That would be stupid to have. Obviously, the final boss doesn't drop items. But there we go. Restore ring, vampiric band, very tanky. Mario and Luigi, Luigi obviously being very tanky as well with his extra luck. And of course, Mario and Luigi will be involved in the final battle. Obviously, you have to involve every character. But that's it, guys. It's time. In the next episode, I should probably get rid of the Dizzy Boots too. Those aren't going to be really useful. Guardian Socks are also very good. Not that Mario will take damage. He's that broken giant shell. But in the next episode, guys, the final battle. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you guys next time for the finale epicness.